Okay guys, I'm out here with these bees. I'm gonna see how fast I can get them in there. They're still pretty lethargic, most of them are. I'm running low on battery. Hope I get it done. Okay, anyway, let's see. I already got the top loosened up, you guys. So we're good there. So now what we have to do is take the lid off. And we have to get, this is a can of sugar water, syrup, whatever. We gotta get that up. So you just go in there like so and get it, and you're looking for the queen, which is attached actually right here. And I'll get her the rest of the way off in a second. I can get it up with this. I probably can. They should be fairly, I don't know if I can get it up or not. Here we go. I'm getting it, I think. Yes, I am getting it. Hopefully they won't go crazy on me. You want to make sure that you have your little board ready to set it back on top and set it upside down because your staples are sticking up there. So once I get this up, all the sugar water, they're pretty lethargic. There we go. Set that off to the side. One's already out. I'm gonna pull Mama, the queen bee, out. Get in here and get her. There we go. Put this there. I'm gonna take the queen, loosen her up here. If you can see this, get this strap undone. There we go. We'll set this up here for a second. Cover it back up. I'm actually going to take one of these out if I can get it out. Yeah, just get one out here real fast. They're already on it. She won't be in here very long, that's for sure. What you need to do is kind of brush these guys off a little bit. You need to find that bottom. There we go. Inside there, inside the end is a hole, and I'm going to go ahead and, they're trying to protect her already. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that marshmallow and put a marshmallow in there, which I have right here. So we'll cut the marshmallow in half so it's not so big. Whoop, drop my tool. Oh no. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put my finger over the end. These guys are really wanting to protect her a lot. Okay, here we go. That one fell in. I'm going to shove the marshmallow down in there, like so, or the cork, and put the marshmallow in front. Just kind of stick it in there a little bit. They'll eat that. The ones that are in there will help her get out by eating that out of the way here in about a couple hours. So, got that in there. Then I'm just going to take a piece of tape because my husband did something with my clip I normally use, so I'm just going to tape this in place. Hopefully it'll be good. I'm just going to tape her down in here like so. Tape her in place like that. She'll be fine. Okay. Put an extra one on it just in case. Thank God it's like a chilly morning today, so they're not really too crazy right now. Okay, so we're going to do that for right now. That'll do that. I'm going to put this box on top like so. And then I'm going to take this box and kind of just set it here like this. I'm going to take this lid and put it in here, just kind of at an angle here. I'll probably leave this tape up here. It's a drone. I'll leave this tape here. I'm going to leave this like this. I'll put these there. We'll come back in a couple hours and see what happens. I could actually take those bars off of it. That would have been nice, but I think they're going to go in there. Yeah, I think they're going to go down in there. This little guy here is mad at me though. I hope you got all that. Hope you got all that. Anyway, so right now I just put the lid on it like this. They're not too crazy right now. I might get another super. Hold on a second. Hard to do this by myself. Anyway, I might get another super and put it on there just so they have enough gap, but we'll see. Okay guys, I do have another super I'm going to go ahead and put on there so I can keep that box enclosed so they'll all go inside. So I'm going to do that real fast because those little legs on that thing they send to you keeps you from being able to lay it down in there. So that's what I'm going to do. Go like this, close it up a little bit, put the lid on top. Like so. Look, they're already on the lid here. Here we go. We'll come back in a few hours and check on them. They should be good to go. All right, that wasn't really that hard. When it's chilly out like that, they're not moving much anyway, and I don't think even one of them bumped me, so usually they bump you before they sting you. So they're doing pretty good. They have nothing to defend, so they usually don't really sting you that much, you know? I mean, like a swarm, they don't sting you at all. You can totally stick your hand in them, and it's no problem. But anyway, thought you guys might like to see that. It was short and sweet, but hey, that's how it is. We'll come back and check on these guys after a while. We'll give them a couple hours. So it's about 9 o'clock in the morning now. We'll come back around 11. So if you've never gotten bees before, I always call the post office ahead of time and let them know when they're going to be in. I just took that hood off. My hair is sticking out everywhere. But I called up there Monday and let them know that I would have bees coming in on Thursday morning. And so I was up there waiting at 8 o'clock because the truck comes in at 8. So I said, I'll be up there in the parking lot waiting, no problem. She said, okay, good, thanks, because we have somebody who's allergic. I'm like, okay, I know. Anyway, I just let them know ahead of time. They're real appreciative about that. And just get everything ready to go. And then it usually goes off without a hitch. And I have found a lot of times people dump the box they bring the hives in upside down and shake it over the top of all the frames. I just find that awful disruptive, and I find it stressful for the bees. If you can just do it like this and come back in a couple hours, take those top 2 super boxes off that are empty, set them aside and put the lid on, and they're good at that point. It's not stressful. They come out of that box like they want, when they want. And if there's any left in there when I go back, I just set it down in front of the hive and they just swarm, or they just, fly right up and go in. So it's so much calmer that way. So I try to do it that way if I can, especially when I'm here by myself. I don't like to do anything crazy. Not that I'm afraid of the bees or anything, and I'm not allergic to them at all. But I don't know. It's just always nice to have somebody around with a helping hand, But anyway, those hives, all those down there are empty. So that's the only hive we'll have there. And then we have 3 up here because, wouldn't you know, the week I'm supposed to get my bees, we had 2 swarms last week that we caught. Like one day and one the very next day. So that's the way it always goes, I guess. But anyway, so we're happy to have 4 beehives now. That's nice. So it's a blessing with the way things are today. We really need all the bees we can get. So anyway, I am going to show you guys a little bit after they get established in there and settled down. They'll get the queen out and everybody will be in there when the majority of the hive is in the box. And when I get ready to put that lid on, I'll show you guys then. But I did want to say, because it's a chilly morning this morning, it was easy. I mean, they're not revved up at all. When I got them, there was not even a sound. Nobody was buzzing. Nothing was going on. I was like, I hope they're all right. I mean, they're sitting there hanging on the side, but I hope they aren't going to die on me, because it was fairly chilly this morning. But it's been worse. So that's okay. I'm watching my other bees right now, just going in and out of their hive. So it makes me happy when I see that. Okay, you guys, I don't think there's anything else I can say about this. It's about as easy as it gets. When you do it this way, it's less stress on you and less stress on them. And it just, everything flows so much easier. Just go out there in a couple hours and check on it. And I might wait until this evening, actually, when the sun starts going down a little bit, mess with them then. That'll give them all day long to go in. So, well, I'll go out a little bit earlier because I want to take that box out and set it down in front of the hive so whatever's left in there that hasn't gotten out will get out and go in. So I'll go out around 2 o'clock and do that. That's what I'll do. And then in the evening when things start cooling off, I'll go ahead and put the lid on. I'll take you out there then. I might even take you out there when I go to check on them. So anyway, all right, hang with me. If you're new to beekeeping, when you get your hive together like I just did, get your bees put in there, you want to make sure that you provide them with some sugar water, 1-to-1 water to sugar, and you want to do that for 5 weeks for sure. This helps the queen start to lay her brood, and it also helps all of the colony to secrete the wax that it needs to build the honeycomb. So you need to get on it, guys. Get that water going. That's what I'm getting ready to do right now. There's still some in that can out there, but it'll go fast. So I've got to get some ready for these guys and the 2 swarms. So I've got to fill everybody up today. So I'll be filling mason jars, and I'll probably make a whole gallon of it. And during this time, I go through a lot of it. So I usually just run to Walmart and get one of those 20-pound bags and keep it handy. And I just keep making sugar water. Get my big kettle out and, 1-to-1 ratio, and fill up my little jars and just slide it right in front of the hive there where that slot is where they come in and out. And I'll show you that in a little bit. And I'll also let you see me filling those up. Feels like I had a bee on me, but I don't. I was thinking I got one of my friends come to visit me, but I don't. But they will. They always do when I sit out here. So anyway, okay, guys, I'm going to get busy on that water. We'll be back in a bit. Okay, guys, I have 2 quarts of sugar and 2 quarts of water. I've been stirring it for a while. When it goes clear, and you can still see I have sugar in there, see? When it goes clear and that's not there anymore, then you know you're ready. That's all you got to do. You just got to make sure that it's not grainy anymore and that it's all, melted, the sugar crystals, and you're good to go. Don't serve it to the bees hot. You have to wait till it cools. And then you put it in your little mason jars on the top of your little feeder thing, and you slide it into the hive. So I'll show you when we get there. So you just want to make sure that you keep on stirring it because you don't want the sugar on the bottom of the pan to get hot and burn. That's basically what you need to do. And mine is just about done. It's pretty warm, and I think everything's melted pretty good. So stand out of the light there a little bit, and you can see it's pretty clear. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and put them in jars. Okay, so I got 4 pints and half of a half-gallon jar. So that half-gallon is going to go into the fridge, and then the others will go out on hives. Okay, guys, I am going out here, and I brought this feeder, and I'm going to see if I can put it in place. See how nice these bees are going to be, or if they're going to run me off. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, here they are. They seem to be happy so far. I'm going to go ahead and put this in place and hope they don't get mad at me. Here we go. They'll like that. I think I'll take the other can with me this evening. There's only 1 bee on it. I don't know if it's alive or not, but yeah, it is. He's moving around on there. But one just hit me in the head. I don't think he meant to. It wasn't a hard enough hit, but they seem to be happy. I'm gonna let them go. Be back and check on them later. All right, guys, I just want to let you know that when you're making your sugar water, You can also put Honeybee Healthy in it, which is like a vital health booster thing. I think it's got some vitamins in it and proteins in it. So it helps boost the colony. It helps give them a little extra oomph and helps keep them healthy in the spring and get the colony working and get that brood up. So that's what I put in mine. I'll put a picture of it at the end of this video. But it's kind of expensive, but it lasts for quite a while. I mean, it only takes a little bit of it. When you make your water, you put it in there after it's kind of cooled. So that's just something that when I get bees like I did this morning, new bees, and in the spring, I kind of start them out with that for the first, like, I don't know, probably first 3 weeks, easy. I would make sure it's in there, and there's in their water. And then I just go to sugar water for the next couple weeks, and then we're good after that. But anyway, just wanted to give you that information. And then these bees seem to be doing good. They don't seem to be very aggressive at all so far. I mean, you have to say that. Just make sure that you're prepared. Your covers and your gloves and stuff like that, they don't cost that much. I've read they don't like black. The bees don't like black or red. I always try to wear white or something light colored when I deal with the hives. And it seems to go better. I don't know where I read that, but I read it a long time ago when I started with bees. Also, it would help to get a bee book. There are some really good ones out there, and there's some really good guys to watch on YouTube about bees. I'm still learning myself. This is all, I've been doing bees for years, but you're always learning with bees. So it's just something I really enjoy, and I get a lot of pleasure out of it. So I'm sticking with it. No matter how many fails I ever have, I'm sticking with it. All right, we'll see how nice these guys are. I'm just taking the box out so I can set it in the front, so if there's anybody left in there, they can get out and go in with the rest of their friends. That's all I'm doing right now. Then I'll be back this evening to take these 2 boxes off. They seem to be nice and happy so far. I'm going to take this syrup with me and put it in the jar. That's it, guys. We'll be back later. Seem to be doing good. So it's about 2:30, and they're doing really well. I don't know if they have the queen out yet or not, but she still is attached. I was wondering if that tape would hold or not, but it's holding pretty good. And if she's not out by tonight, I'm still just going to leave it alone because they will get her out, and they're all going in there, so they're fine with it. They've established that's their home, and they're staying with her, and everything's looking good, so they will get her out eventually. I could probably even take those boxes off now, but I'm just going to give them a little bit more time. I want them to realize that I'm not here to hurt them, that I might be helping them and might be messing with them a little bit, but I'm not bothering them and hurting them in any way. So I want them to get used to that, to me messing with them. So that's that, and we'll be back this evening. 9 more bees down there in the box. You're going to be quiet when you do this and always work from the back. That's that. Gonna leave it like that for the night. All the bees are out of the box that's on the ground. There's nothing left in there. They seem to be eating okay. I don't even know if there's any of that left in there. Yeah, I can't even tell. It looks like it's empty, but couldn't possibly be. But we'll check it again tomorrow. And then tomorrow, I will check and see if the queen is still in her little cage. She'll probably be out by then. And all will be well. I'll take that little cage out of there and I'll put the frame back in and we'll be good to go. So that's it for us. So I think this hive is doing good and I think they're gonna be fine. And I'm gonna get out of this thing because it's getting hot. So talk to you later. Bye.